Hey Pisces, welcome to Sage and Soul Tarot. I'm going to be doing you guys' weekly love reading. Going to be tapping into the energy surrounding the person that's been thinking about you, your energy towards that person, and what's coming towards you in love. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, could you please tap into the energy surrounding Pisces and their love life? Who's been thinking about Pisces, Spirit, pertaining to their love life? Who's been thinking about Pisces? Who's been thinking about Pisces, Spirit, pertaining to their love life? Who's been thinking about Pisces? Okay. This person ain't happy, Pisces. Who's been thinking about Pisces? 2 more cards, Spirit. Who's been thinking about Pisces? Okay. All right. That was like fighting come out. And how does Pisces feel towards this person? How does Pisces feel towards this person, Spirit? Okay. And what is coming towards Pisces in love? That was 2 cards. I don't take 2 cards at once, you guys. So if I put it back in, that's why. What is coming towards Pisces in love, Spirit? All right. Okay, Pisces. So, right off the bat, I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like you guys were like in a relationship, like a long-term commitment, or maybe you guys were married. If you weren't married, you guys were in some like committed relationship or something like that, where I feel like maybe you guys were like sharing finances, maybe sharing a place, because we got the 10 of Pentacles popping out in reverse. So that can talk about like divorce or like some type of separation. So I feel like whoever this is, you went off on this person, Pisces. You showing up as the Queen of Swords. This person's been thinking about maybe some stuff that you told them. Maybe you went off on this person. Whatever you said to this person, they very much so think about it. Like it's replays over and over in their mind. And so I feel like this person's kind of pissed. Like you might have went off on this person, Pisces, and told this person, hey, you gotta go. Maybe you were just tired of this person's crap. I don't know fully yet. But we also got the 2 of Cups in reverse. So I don't think things were equal in this partnership. I feel like maybe you probably been carrying all the weight in this partnership until you got to the point where you said, I'm done. And this person right now, they're kind of just sitting in this energy where they're just kind of sitting there. See how this person's just like with their arms crossed, like they're just bored and upset. Yeah, that's how they feel right now. They just feel like, oh, my life is boring without Pisces. I'm mad because Pisces cussed me out and told me I had to get out. Something happened. And this person is just like really pissed off. Like they're just kind of sitting in this energy where you see how this cup is right here? They had an opportunity and they blew it. So something happened, and there's a lot of worry that this person is. They're worried about something. I'm gonna clarify it. But I really think that worry is about you guys. Like they're just worried that they probably lost you, and so your energy towards this person is the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you feel like this person is very selfish. Whenever I see that, um, I think that you feel like this person might be quite selfish. And the reason why I think you think that is because the Two of Cups came out in reverse for this person has been thinking about you. So that lets me know that things weren't equal. I feel like you were definitely putting more into this connection until you got to the point where you were like, and you cussed this person out. Yeah. I won't tell you what's coming towards you yet. I'm going to clarify that towards the end. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify. But yeah, you definitely let this person have it. You told this person about themselves. I feel like you gave this person some truth that they needed to hear. All right, let me go ahead and clarify. Spirit, why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? I feel like I need to clarify everything. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse pertaining to the person that's thinking about Pisces? Why is this Ten? Okay. Yeah. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? I don't know if that was coming out or not. That was kind of weird. It didn't pop out. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in? Okay. All right. So, Pisces, this person, like I said, I feel like we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like maybe you were like, we're done. You know, I feel like you got tired of this person. And now this person is like, man, I really want to fix things with Pisces. Like, I got to bring things back into balance with Pisces. Like, I don't want things like this with Pisces. And now, with the Seven of Wands being here, this person is wanting to, and I feel like they ain't got no choice. They want to fight for you, you know, because I don't feel like you're going to do it. And so, yeah, they want to work through things. They want to fix things, you know. So like I said, I feel like you guys were like a family. You guys could have been living together. I strongly get like whenever I see the Ten of Pentacles, I think like two people like living together, and you guys have a family or something. And I think that you got to the point where you told this person they gotta go. Why is the Queen of Swords here, Spirit, pertaining to the person that's thinking about Pisces? Yeah. That's why I said Pisces. You told this person, you said, hey, I'm done with you. I'm tired of you. That's what you told them. That's what they think about. You said, I'm done. I ain't got no more energy for you. With that Nine of Wands in reverse, you said, I'm tired. I feel like you strongly told this person, like, hey, I don't have no more time for your mess. That is exactly what you told them. I feel like you were like, get out. You gotta go. You gotta get your stuff and get out. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here, Spirit? Yeah. They just sitting there. They feel silly as heck, Pisces. The Hangman and the Nine of Cups in reverse. They feel like, man, I blew my chance with Pisces. Like, I feel like they saw you as like their wish fulfillment. Like you were like everything that they dreamed of having. I feel like you are a person that, and I feel like because in this connection, things weren't balanced and you were putting more into this connection, you're probably the person that's probably like the breadwinner or the person that just is more stable. And so they look at you as the Nine of Cups and they blew it because it's in reverse now. And so they're just sitting back, just feeling silly. That's why they're sitting back all like, with their arms crossed, all mad and stuff, like, oh, Pisces doesn't want to deal with me no more. Yeah. So it's like this person's whining, but they're the cause of this. Spirit, why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here pertaining to the person that's thinking about Pisces? Yeah. Pisces, they worried, man. You know why they worried? This is them. They worried. They're probably like having sleepless nights, waking up in the middle of the night thinking like, man, you probably kicked them out and told them they got to go to somebody else's house. They could be staying in a hotel or at their best friend's house. I feel like they really want their family back. And what they're stressed out about, because it's over. Tower card. I really feel like you went off on this person. I really do. I feel like you told this person, hey, we are done. This feels recent. I mean, for some of you guys, it could be. This feels very recent. So why is this Two of Cups in reverse pertaining to the person that's thinking about Pisces? Yeah. As I said, partnership was the situation you were in. I feel like you were the one that was pulling the weight of the relationship. I would strongly feel like it was you all the time. And this person just was kind of like not doing anything. And they're very aware of that. And because of that, they're thinking like to themselves, like, man, I just blew an opportunity. I just messed up. Like, I feel like maybe they might have been living in your house. You might have been providing a lot for this person. Like, like I feel like you were doing more in this situation. Like, you were really looking out for this person, Pisces. I feel like, and this person is really worried. It's almost like they ain't got nowhere to go. I don't think this person got nowhere to go. Like, I'm getting like, I'm living out on the street. Like, I'm at my friend's house. Like, I just feel like this person ain't got nowhere to go. Let me clarify your energy. Spirit, why is the Four of Pentacles? This reading is funny. Wow. Yeah, you let this person have it, Pisces. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, Spirit, pertaining to how Pisces feels towards this person? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Okay. Why is the Spirit, can you please clarify this Three of Wands that popped out? I normally don't clarify the clarifiers, but in this case, I will. Why is this Three of Wands here? I feel like I know why. Okay. So, Pisces, like I said, you see this person as a person that is very selfish. Like almost like you could just, I just feel like in your mind, you're like, this person doesn't want to give anything. Like, it's almost like I said, you've been carrying the weight of this whole situation. And I think you just got tired of it. And so, like I said, this could be like a person that like you come home and nothing's cleaned up. They don't have a job. They have an excuse on why they don't have a job. They don't have nothing, and your energy is kind of like this person is like a bum. And you're moving on. I feel like you're trying to move on and heal. Maybe this person has drained you from like everything that you've had. Like, I feel like, people like this can put you like in really like bad situations, like where they can put you in debt. That could be a possibility, like where you know, they don't have money, and like it's like almost like you're taking care of yourself and them, you know. So yeah, you're moving on. You're like, this person's selfish, and so. But I feel like there is a part of you. I wanted to clarify this Three of Wands. There is a part of you that is, you know, this person's going to reach out to you, Pisces. You know, you waiting on that phone call because you know this person is going to reach out to you. You almost know that this person is like, they need you because you ready to go right back off on them again. Yep. You know that this person's going to reach out to you, Pisces. You know this person is definitely going to reach out because you showed up as the Queen of Swords on their side. And so, yeah, you got some more words for this person. You like, yeah, I'm waiting. You waiting on that person to reach out to you, but you done. I feel like you're done. I feel like you just want to move on. And maybe there's a part of you is maybe you're waiting on another. Maybe you're waiting on, you know, on to, like maybe you're waiting on a day to reach out to this person yourself. But I definitely feel like you have something else to sell. You're not done as far as like what you have to say to this person, Pisces. I feel like you have more words for this person. And so what's coming towards you is the King of Swords. And I feel like it's this person, Pisces. So I won't even clarify that this person is wanting to come in and maybe have a mature conversation with you that they owe you. So yes. So both of y'all gonna be like this, talking to each other. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. Hopefully y'all don't get too crazy, but yeah, this person is coming to have a conversation with you, Pisces. Yep, and it looks like, you know, it's gonna be a mature conversation, an honest conversation. At least I hope, because that's what, you know, the King of Swords emulates. So, but yeah, it's gonna be this person coming to reach out to you. So, I mean, you know that they're gonna reach out to you. I feel like that's what you're waiting on. You're like, man, I know this person's gonna reach out. You just know. Let me pull you some naked truths on this person. This is funny. This is a funny reading. Spirit, what naked truths do you have pertaining to the person that Pisces was dealing with? What naked truths do you have? Okay. This was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. Yeah. I think you needed to drop this person, Pisces, in order for them to learn their lesson. People can't learn their lesson until you let them go. You know, so now it's really, you know, hitting them that like they need to get their stuff together. I miss making love to you. I would do anything just to hold you again. And then I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Everybody has childhood issues in some kind of form. And so that is no excuse. But like I said, I do feel like this person seems very codependent on you. You know, where it's like they seem to expect you to do everything. And so if they did grow up in a single parent household, they could have had, whether this is a male or female, they could have had a mother that coddled them or did too much for them and has created this person where now when they go out in the world, they look for partners that are just like their mom, you know. Yeah. So I feel like you were dealing with somebody that was very codependent on you. Very. Spirit, what other messages do you have? I'll pull from this one. Spirit, what other messages do you have pertaining to the person that Pisces was dealing with? Anything else? All right, so we got not enough. Frustrated in the relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear/ego issues, and jealousy. So maybe this person feels like they're not enough. Maybe this person has insecurities. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that, like I said, I could tell that they were very codependent on you. And also, a lot of times when people are very codependent, I didn't get this energy in the reading, but a lot of times when people are very codependent on people, they also don't treat you right. Like, they can be very mean to you, and to like make up for like trying to make themselves like feel like they're something, like, so this person, they could have been like kind of mean to you, or like I don't know, they could have said like little slick things to you, or I just feel like if this person didn't have their stuff together and they're relying on you, most likely they do have like some self-esteem issues. If they're definitely relying on you for sure. So I can understand that this person probably wouldn't feel enough or not enough. And then we have the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. I told you. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to be chasing after you now. Then we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So yeah, I feel like you're going to hear from this person. That's why this lightning card came out. Like, the conversation is going to come out of nowhere. Because what's coming towards you is this King of Swords. So this person's coming back. And you know that this person is Pisces. What other deck? Spirit, what other messages do you have pertaining to the person that Pisces was dealing with? What other messages do you have? Do you have pertaining to the person that Pisces is dealing with? Love me/leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. So I do feel like things were very unstable in this situation. I don't know how unstable though. I mean, like I said, I can tell that this person definitely was very selfish, and yeah, you could have had somebody, this person could have been very like hot and cold as well, Pisces. Can't move on, stuck loop, missing them, no closure. So I know that that's their energy. They can't move on from you. And then we have in their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. Yeah. Then we have another card like that come out. No, we didn't. But yeah, we do have the Nine of Swords though. So yeah, this person is definitely in their head. Let me pull you some messages, since I feel like you're just tired of this person, you know? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know moving forward? What do you want Pisces to know? Anything else? Okay. So we have shape your future. You are the creator of your future. Make choices that reflect your highest self. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you is just, you went through this situation. Now it's time for you to take what you learned so that you can like actually get something better. So that it actually reflects your higher self. Like, now that you've learned this lesson, it's like now you're elevating mentally, and now, this should definitely help you with, maybe picking better next time, and not choosing somebody that I feel like you really had to help, And then we have heal parent/child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It is time to release old wounds and move forward. I feel like everybody needs to do that. Like, sometimes, I was going to say, I could tell like you definitely done more in this situation, Pisces. And so a lot of times the reason we do certain things is because most likely probably one of your parents was doing it, so sometimes sit down with your own parent if you can, and try to have like a conversation. And, I feel like our parents really shape the dynamic of how we date, so that could be the reason why, you probably got with somebody like this, and so Spirit is telling you to heal your relationships with your parents. I'm putting one more. Anything else for Pisces, Spirit? Anything else for Pisces? Let go of what could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. That's a good one. The Spirit is saying, don't sit in this energy of thinking like, a lot of times, like, that's how we get stuck with people. We end up like thinking like, oh, okay, maybe this person can change, and maybe I can help this person, and it's just like there's a lot of like, wishful thinking when you are with somebody that that you really shouldn't be with, and then you end up in the end realizing like you just wasted your time. So yeah, I just feel like you are at a point where I think you probably have learned your lesson, and it looks like you're healing now. Honestly, Pisces, it looks like you just want to move on. So because this just seems like this could have been a long-term situation that you were in, and I feel like it was, and that could be also why this card came out, because it's kind of like dang, what could have been, because of the fact of like how much time you put in probably into this connection. So I'm going to pull you one more message from the universe, and then we are going to close out you guys' reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for What other messages do you have for Pisces? It's never too late to start over. You have the trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. So yeah, Pisces, you can start over. You know, there's way better people than these people, than this person, I mean. Because I don't think you're missing anything, honestly. You're really not. This person seems like a headache. All right, Pisces. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know if this resonated in the comments. Other than that, I will catch you guys on the next reading. Bye.